Thank you so much for joining us for our December live talk. As you can see, we're celebrating Christmas here at Victory. I'm so happy to be joined today by Ted Grote at the piano. You just heard us play his arrangement for piano duet of God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. Always a joy when we get to play together. Then I have sitting next to me Ashley La Montagne. She's a mezzo. You've probably seen her in choir. And then to my left, good friend and colleague, Allison Unglaub, who's often behind scenes when we have live talk, but he gets to play along with us today for Christmas. So thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be doing some virtual caroling today. Now, it's hard for us to come from all over the country, even all over the Phoenix metro area, to get together and sing carols. So today we're just going to sit back and relax a little bit, sing some of our favorite carols of the season. And so if you have a favorite that you would like us to sing, be sure and put it in the comments, either on Facebook or on YouTube. I think you have to log in order to do that, so make sure you have logged in so you can comment. And we would love to get to as many of those as we can. And also, if you have a favorite Christmas memory, we're going to be talking a little bit about what do we remember, what's special to us about Christmas, and why are we taking time to celebrate this season. So thank you for joining us. We're going to start now with a verse of O Come, All Ye Faithful.
O come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. O come ye to
Talking a little bit before we started about Christmas and how we tend to celebrate the baby and the manger, and it's so exciting, and it's all about this tiny, happy time. But then we think a little bit about why he had to come to earth for us. And Ted was mentioning to me about the significance of bells in a lot of carols, and about a carol that has special meaning for him. So why don't you talk to us about that?
It's hard to imagine, but this song was actually written in the late 1800s. And it talked about hate is strong, and it mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. It's called I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow wrote it. And it's kind of reminiscent of what's going on today.
Yeah.
But the fourth verse of the thing says, God is not dead, and he's not sleeping. The wrong shall fail and the right prevail, with peace on earth, goodwill to men.
That's why we can sing.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play. I heard in sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then sound the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail, with peace on earth, goodwill to men.
I love that song. It's not one that we sing very often, but the words are very powerful. So caroling. Caroling is something that I remember doing as a little child. I grew up in Massachusetts where there was snow and it was cold, and I'm sure all of the parents were just tired of us being inside. And so they would bundle us up in our snowsuits and our hats and our gloves, and we would go out through the neighborhoods and just sing, and you would see people open their windows and stick their heads out. Sometimes they'd give us Christmas cookies or something like that. And so it was just always a fun time to get out there and trying to share some of the spirit of this season. What about you, Ashley? Did you ever go caroling?
Yeah, I sure did. I remember my family had just moved back to California, and it was some hard times for my family. So I would get out of the house around Christmas time, and I would go knock on everybody's door, and I would go Christmas caroling. I would demand that they let me Christmas carol to them, or I would just start singing. I wouldn't let them choose. I would be like, I'm going to start singing now. But a very fond memory in some hard times in life. So,
Yeah.
I never sang carols, at least I don't remember going caroling, singing, but I played in a band that was similar to Salvation Army Band in my church. I played the tuba.
Oh.
Yeah.
We had to carry it around. But we went around to various places in the neighborhood and played Christmas carols with the band. That was fun too.
That's fun.
Do you remember any of the ones that you played with the band?
Maybe O Little Town of Bethlehem was one of them at least, but
Yeah, well,
There's
let's
a
do
lot of
that.
good ones.
That's a favorite for sure. A Little Town of Bethlehem. Let's go ahead and sing that.
O little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie above thy deep and dreamless sleep. The silent stars go by, yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all thy years are met in thee tonight. How silently, the wondrous gift is given. So God imparts to human hearts the blessings of His hand. No ear may hear His coming, but in this world of sin, where meek souls will receive Him, still Lord in Christ enters in.
that's one of my favorite lines. Where meek souls will receive him, still the dear Christ enters in.
You know, people, Eileen just shared with us that his favorite song is Mary You Know, and I think we're going to play that.
We're going to do
later.
that in just a little
Yeah,
bit.
in just
Yes.
a little bit. Also, your father is here watching you.
Hi, Ashley's dad.
Yeah. So, Ash, he's watching. He's
Oh, cool.
just
Hi, Dad.
commented on comments. That's
neat.
pretty cool.
That's awesome. So during this crazy busy time of the year where we've all been doing all of the things.
All of the things.
She's been finishing school. He's been performing all over. I've been trying to keep school and not school for my kids, but like church and make sure everybody has presents. And Ted's been like filling in far above and beyond what he's obligated to do. We've just all been so busy. And so it's just really nice to get to come together and sing some carols and sit and relax and just enjoy music, because that's what we all love to do. And so we love being able to share that with
This
you.
is almost as good as going house to house.
Almost as good as going house to house.
We are just virtually.
Except we don't have to bundle up and go out in the snow, which
Yeah.
I don't miss. I'm so thankful to be in Arizona. But one of my favorite carols is It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. It kind of paints the picture of what was happening that night so long ago. So let's sing a verse of It Came Upon a Midnight Clear.
It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious Son of God, from angels bending near the earth to touch their harps of gold. His
wonderful. We all put on a happy face, and we put on our sparkles and our red and our green, and we go out and we say Merry Christmas. But there are lots of people who are struggling right now. We all are. We have different things going on in our lives. And so if we sing verse 3, listen to the words of this. For you beneath life's crushing load. Here we go.
And you beneath life's crushing load, whose forms are bended low, whose run along the climbing way with painful steps and sorrow. Look now for glad and golden hours come swiftly on the wing. Oh, rest beside the weary road and hear the angels sing.
Has anyone requested a favorite song?
So, Ashley's father, he's singing "Oh Holy Night."
Oh, Holy Night.
That song brought Ashley to live with me in a hard time. We grew together.
Yeah, I moved to Colorado when I was, I think 11 or 12 years old, and we lived in Estes Park with my Nana, Papa, and my dad. And it was the Christmas Eve before I moved to Colorado, and we were singing "Oh Holy Night," and it was a really hard time for us, but it brought us together and changed my life completely.
Oh, that's
Would you like to sing a verse of that?
Sure, yeah. And we have some words.
There's some.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and ever pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, O night divine, O night when Christ was born, O night, holy night, O night divine.
Beautiful.
That is a favorite, and just a little tag for all of you watching, wherever you are. We would love to have you join us here at Victory on Christmas Eve. We have lots of services. They will be at 1, 3, 5, 7, and 11 p.m. So if you're close, you're welcome to come to any of those in person. We'll have candlelight, we'll have carols. You'll get to hear Ashley sing the whole Oh Holy Night. So along with choir and other things will be taking place. And some of those will be live streamed as well, I believe.
3 and 5.
Through the 3 o'clock and the 5 o'clock will be live streamed. So if you want to join us virtually, if you can't come in person, you're welcome to join us for those.
Also, Sherry Olsen here's sharing with us. This is so fun to listen. Thank you. I love "O Father's Love Begotten,"
Of a
number
Father.
42 in LBW.
Of a Father's Love Begotten, we were talking about that, and I said
the
it's
page number too.
yes. So if someone goes to the work of finding what number we need to be singing in our green LBW, if you're at home singing along with your hymnal, let's sing a verse of this. It's an old chant tune. This is from the 4th century. So
It's a long time
very,
ago.
very ancient text. So yeah, let's do a verse of this, of
What
nice,
is it?
huh? Number 42. Number 42 in our hymnal.
Everyone turn with us.
Yes, let's all turn to hymn number 42.
42.
But it is one of my favorite ones as well.
Of the Father's love begotten.
Is that correct? Where are we going?
Sorry.
Let's start that one over again. Could I get an E flat? There we go.
Nice.
Of the Father's love begotten.
And the worlds began to be. He is Alpha and Omega. He the source, the ending. Of the things that are that have been, and that future years shall see. Evermore and evermore.
Let's sing verse 2.
Oh, that with forever blessed,
When the Virgin full of grace, by the Holy Ghost conceiving, bore the Savior of grace, and the babe the world's Redeemer, first revealed His sacred face. Evermore and evermore.
And it was through the Virgin Mary that he was able to come to earth and take on a human form. And we keep saying, we keep teasing you that yes, you get to hear Mary, did you know? And there seems to be some dialogue, especially if you're on social media right now. Yes, she knew what was happening. The angel came and told her. She did know. And of course, God realized that she had enough faith to cover what she didn't know. But I'm sure there were things that she didn't know and questions that she had. So Ashley's going to sing for us this lovely carol, Mary, Did You Know?
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered would soon deliver
definitely a favorite. Do we have any other favorites, Allison?
We do. Marla Trent just texted, Love Mary Did You Know?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We
I like it
you
too.
picked a hit.
Nice.
And then she said, tuned in just in time to hear today.
Oh, good. Thank you for joining us, Marla. I was thinking Silent Night is one that I think everybody loves.
Yeah,
So
we
let's
should.
just sing through a couple verses of Silent Night.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin mother and child, all the infants all tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in Silent night, holy night, Son of God, light your light, radiant beams from your holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy
Such a beautiful carol. And that's just part of Christmas Eve for me, has been for a long, long time. And it doesn't matter where you go in the world, this is a carol that's become so universal. You can be somewhere in Europe, you can be somewhere in South America, wherever it is, you're probably going to hear Silent Night sung in their native tongue. So that's one of those unifying songs. Did you grow up singing Silent Night in Brazil?
Yeah, we have the Portuguese version.
The Portuguese version of Silent Night. And
I want to hear that.
Or maybe I can teach you Portuguese. and
Yes,
sing.
I love that idea. That's a good idea. I would love that. That'd be cool, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't mention my wife's request. My Ellie. She's talking about Joy to the World. Yeah.
And that would probably be a good way for us to wrap up today.
Yeah.
As we've been singing about all these great things, angels and Mary and the baby Jesus. And then we just get to go out and share with everybody that we have this joy during this season. So I just want to thank everybody once again. Allison, it's always a joy to hear you play. Ashley, thank you for coming out and singing with us. Ted, always a pleasure. Appreciate your support. So thank you all for joining. This will be available. If it's been a blessing to you, we invite you to share the link with some of your friends so they can just take a little time and join in the carols of the season. Let's sing two verses. First and last of Joy to the World. Sounds good.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive His King. Let every heart prepare Him new. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
He rules the world.
He rules
everybody.
Merry
We hope
Christmas.
you have wonderful, safe, happy holidays, and just you're welcome to be part of the family here at Victory, whether you're local or not. We just want you to really feel the spirit of the season. So thank you for joining us on our live talk. We hope you'll join again next month. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you soon.